Congrats on first QC on Twitch. Congrats, congrats. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I just woke up from a nap, so I feel so good. I truly slept like a log for a little too long on the couch, so that's why stream was delayed. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. But I slept so good. I feel so well rested. Oh my gosh. This is rare. But I'm here. I showed up. Even if I am a little late. I have so many secret things I can't talk about, but I'm in a very good mood because of it. There are a lot of projects I'm working on, and I have today's my Friday. I think I mentioned that on Twitter. I think. But today's my Friday, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna nap. I'm gonna work on a few fun things, not really work things, and try some recording and editing for my third channel. I think I vaguely told y'all about this. Maybe I did it in Discord stream. But I'm starting a third channel for a different style of content, different vibe, all that sort of stuff. And I'm gonna start recording and editing for it soon. So I'm really excited about it. I'm very, very excited. I'll probably end up recording an episode or two today and maybe editing one and prepping it. There's a second. Yeah, I talk about it all the time. I use VTubers, my beloved, for my kind of editing / educational channel. I haven't posted new content on there in a long time, but I am editing a long form VOD and some short form content as well for it. But I'm trying to decide who I want to reach out to help design my model for that channel and what exactly the aesthetic I want it to be. But that's going to be like a whole separate thing. That's why there's not really a whole ton of editing on this channel anymore. I kind of want Omni to be just a sleepy part-time idol. I just want to game and hang out and perform. Whereas VTubers, my beloved, will be my kind of cheeky educational channel. And my third channel, which I don't know if I will reveal to you guys. I think you just have to hope to the YouTube gods that you stumble upon it. Is going to be like comfy, cozy content and very relaxing, chill stuff. Yeah. And I'm currently on the grind right now to save up stuff for 2.0 debut. I think I mentioned that. Let me. I'm like doing a ton of comms right now and saving up a ton so that I can hire some VOD scrubbers, because that's the part I find most tiring and most time consuming for my channel is VOD scrubbing. So I'm saving up a ton for that, and working with a few artists on some last few 2.0 debut things. And then, excitingly, we will just have to wait for the model. And once I have the model, I have to talk to a few people about some contracts, and then debut. It's been about 2 years since I started the process to get my 2.0 model. Or just over 2 years now, I think. Something like that. So, I'm really, really hoping to get it by our anniversary this year, but hopefully earlier. And that way I can debut some other fun stuff on my anniversary date with you guys. And then just keep the ball rolling. I'm in the midst of recording stuff for 2.0 debut, writing out scripts, all sorts of stuff. So a lot of behind the scenes work for all my channels right now, which is why obviously streams have been fewer. It's still 3 streams a week, but not the 5 that I've been wanting. So I'm very, very excited. I can't wait. I'm really excited. I'm very excited. I'm in a good mood. You guys caught me straight after a nap, so I'm in a very good mood to yap about all this stuff. But how have you guys been? What has your Monday been like? My day at work was so busy. I did not know Mondays could be that busy, because usually at my workplace in the warehouse, it's like pretty chill except for the weekends. The weekends are kind of slammed. But for some reason, Monday today was so busy and my shoulders hurt so bad. So I think tonight before bed, I'm gonna hop in the bathtub and just scald myself until my shoulders relax a little. But hopefully your guys' Monday was a little more chill. I felt a bit like Garfield today. Or maybe I had more empathy for Garfield today. Mondays are not something I want to mess around with. I was so tired. But actually, I told one of my managers, not like, so we have like 3 layers of managers in the warehouse I work in, and the like lowest rank manager, essentially, I was like, hey, just so you know, like, you guys have me until September. I'll probably going back to school. I might be moving. I'm not 100% sure on that. So, like, obviously, things will change, etc., etc. And, she was genuinely pissed that I was leaving, which I was, like, very satisfied about, because I work really hard just because it makes the day go by faster, and I always have been like that. So to like see somebody actually be like, that blows that you're gonna leave the workplace, I was like, hell yeah, I'm a great worker and you're missing out. But honestly, if this job paid like a livable wage, because it's just slightly above minimum wage, which is great, don't get me wrong, I am totally like, wow, thank goodness. But it just doesn't pay enough. So I'm, after I start my program, just moving on. Not gonna work weekends or nothing. But it's really, really nice to know that my like hard work is recognized, you know? If I could just find a good workplace, then I'd be truly satisfied to just work as hard as possible. And hopefully that'll happen. That's the hope. But I have a really busy year this year. I don't know if I've talked about it, because I think last chat I was like really, really tired. I hadn't napped that day, but I did today. But this year I have some friends that are getting married. I have a ton of conventions that I'm going to and other kind of little events. And I'm driving up and down my province basically all summer. So it's very, very busy. There will definitely be periods of like 3 or 4 days where you guys don't see me. So I get prepared for that this summer. But I'm really excited about it. One of my best friends is getting married. I'm gonna go and celebrate that and have fun and hang out with all our friends and all that jazz. And then maybe drive out to the city and go hang out with some city folk, some city friends. And yeah, it's very, very exciting. I might see if I can go to drive out to Edmonton for Animathon this summer. I hate staying in an Airbnb, but I'll do it just so I can show up. And I was thinking of maybe also driving out to Calgary for Otafest. I think it would be really fun. Oh, I'm also going to another maid cafe. That's another thing I'm planning. Super, super excited about it. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to make it to Otafest, but I was like, maybe if my work schedule lines up, I can drive out. Maybe. Maybe. I need to start truly working on my graphic design stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to make so that I could table at conventions with like VTuber merch and art and stuff. So I've been like really wanting to work on it a lot. I also really want to make more schedules. I don't know if any of you guys saw, because I know even with my own community, I'm kind of the biggest VTuber fan here. But Echo Pulse, the VTuber agency, is dissolving? I don't know if that's the right word. But all the talents are getting their models and going indie. And I made a schedule for their main Twitter, the like company Twitter, a while back. I posted on my portfolio in on VGen. And I thought it was super, super cool, and it was really fun to work on. Like, I haven't made a schedule in a long, long time, so that one was like just really, it was really fun to like go and look through the talents and see like what could kind of fit their row of the schedule and the company and what kind of fits that. And I posted it and tagged them and that sort of thing. But since they've disappeared now, I'm like, maybe I should try making one for VGen. like make my own little shop on VGen and post graphic design stuff for really cheap. I really love designing stuff like that, and I just kind of do it for my own entertainment, honestly. I find myself often on days off just like sketching up design ideas and stuff like that. So I thought maybe it could be fun to make those for other people and draw inspiration from, instead of like specific VTubers or corpos or stuff like that, draw inspiration from more general stuff. It sounds impossible. Well, I was 2 hours late to stream, so I think it was a little too good. Just a little. That's why on Twitch my title is It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So I was supposed to stream at 5 o'clock. It's 7. Oops. But yeah, I thought it would be really funny to like go through and make stuff based off of different decades. Maybe. Sounds like it was perfect. It was. I woke up and I was like, wow, I feel well rested. This is crazy. I'm not used to this. Would recommend taking a like 3-hour nap on your couch. Yeah, I'm thinking about designing some VTuber schedules off stream and posting them on my VGen just for funsies for me. So I think I might start with like a kind of 70s themed one that's been stuck in my head for a while, and then see how it's received. Sell them for like a dollar. Yeah, there's an artist I follow who makes like backgrounds for streamers. And they have a ton of different kind of obviously tech inspired stuff. Classic tech in the backgrounds. And so that is something I do love to see, honestly. But yeah, I think I might start with some decade inspired schedules. And maybe I can make eventually. This is just kind of me dipping my toes into the water because it's something I like to do. I would love to do like full bundles of like overlays, chat frames, model or camera frames, and a schedule. So, I don't know. That's kind of just been something I've been thinking about. Something more fun and a little more evergreen. For stuff that I make. I don't know. Maybe I'll... no, I gotta record today. But I will definitely be looking into it. Ooh, maybe. I will definitely think on it. Hmm. I worked all weekend. Need a simple program to make shorts for YouTube. The simplest way to do it, QC, is to download your clip on your phone, edit it in TikTok, and then upload it everywhere. That's what I do for simple zooms, subtitling, sound effects. You can go a lot more all in and like spend more time on your shorts, but personally, I prefer a more lightly edited short form content. So I just use TikTok. That's literally what I'll be doing as soon as I end stream. But yeah, this is the start of my weekend. This is my like Friday, essentially, right now. Well, then you're gonna have to struggle, QC. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to learn DaVinci Resolve. There's a lot of cool, like plugins, I guess is what you would call them, for DaVinci Resolve to help streamline your editing and make it quicker and all that jazz. But the easiest way I found for myself personally is to just download clips onto my phone and edit in the TikTok app and then upload those videos elsewhere. I know Instagram also has like a video editing app, but I don't really use Instagram other than to post my short form content, so I know you could probably check that. It probably would be pretty similar to TikTok's. I'd assume, at least. But yes, editing shorts is just suffering, sadly. That's why I'm really happy that so many of you guys like my just normal yap shorts. Yeah, it kind of depends on your niche and what you pursue. If you're not suffering, you're not editing. True, Bluky, true. Real and true. I can honestly say shorts usually perform better for most people when they're highly edited, but it's kind of depends on the audience you cultivate and the niche that you're in and what type of stuff you want to do. You should always look at channels that are similar to what you want to do and what you want to be and edit your stuff in a similar kind of vibe. Like personally, I don't really like super highly edited Mr. Beast or Ludwig style shorts, or the VTuber version of that, which is like Rin Penrose old school shorts or Alpha Beta shorts. They're really nice, they're really highly edited and well edited, but I kind of just like talking at you guys, and I don't want people to come into my stream and be like, where's the high energy? Like, your shorts are so high energy and hype, you should be the same on stream. Because that's just kind of a lie. I'm not high energy, so I shouldn't edit like that. 20 punch zooms and earthquake effects. True, true, true. Yeah, I found personally for my channel, highly edited does not work. And maybe I could switch if I really kept at it and cultivate more of an audience that is interested in that, but my thought on shorts isn't so much marketing or whatnot, but more giving people a quick taste of what my stream is like. And I could do scripted and edited content. I used to, and I know how to like write scripts and edit all that jazz. That very high edit style, but personally, I just don't like it. Just a personal preference. It's like React content. I know it does well. I know a lot of people love it. And I know it's like a thing that YouTube really pushes. But I don't like reacting to stuff personally. I don't want to, be a reactor. I don't want to overreact and have to like be cartoonish in what I think. I would rather, if I were to do React content, kind of make not one-to-one live reaction content. It would be more like a here's my thoughts on this thing post watching it. Yeah, that's the thing, even if I tried my hardest, I will never be a Philian. I will never be a chaotic Zoomer. I mean, I could act like it, but if I want to be the most authentic to myself, it's just not ever gonna be that. So, reaction video. Oh, what did you do, Kissy? Yeah. When you do React content, you kind of become known for only React content, and that's all you can do. But that's kind of any niche. Like, I know a lot of people who started out as like FPS only streamers. They only streamed one FPS and that's it. And as soon as you try to switch from whatever thing you pursued just for views or whatever it may be, it's a lot harder to switch out of it and to do something new or something that you're more passionate about now. So I never recommend people do it unless they're like, speedrunners or very highly ranked pros, because pursuing one thing is just not going to be the best for you long term. I asked you to react to his newest video. Oh no. I would feel. I hate when stuff like that happens. I don't mind when, like, people come into my stream and try to farm me for content. It happened to one of my friends, and it's why he's now a full-time streamer. Like, it can be good. It can help you, but a lot of the times it's like you can't really tell if it's somebody genuinely being like, hey, could you check out this thing, or would you? Because you can't really get tone, I guess, across in a YouTube or a Twitch chat, but it comes across very much like a troll as well a lot of the time. So always be careful with that sort of stuff. It can be really helpful. One of my good friends, Tommy Dime, blew up because of some of his just genuine reactions to streamers popping into his chat and asking him questions. Yeah, never do stuff that makes you uncomfortable. Like, I, very early on, when I started streaming, and I was a face cam streamer, way back in the day, would get asked to react to stuff or to join. Like, I remember I used to get a lot of offers to join Minecraft servers back in like 2020 because of that whole boom, and I'm always like, no, that is not who I am. I feel weird joining a thing where I know no one. Just like, no thank you. I hope you have fun, but it's just not for me. Yeah, the best thing you can do is to keep trying new things and seeing what helps people stick around. Like, I found a lot of my audience growth from demo days. A lot of people want to see game demos but don't want to go and try out every new demo that drops on Steam. So when I make my long form videos or my shorts or my streams on game demos, a lot of people like them. And I'm glad to be able to help people, even if it's just in this kind of silly, small way. I like being able to be like, hey, I really like this video game, so if you like similar themes, you should check it out. And same with my like current pursuit on retro games. It's like people being like, oh, I loved this game as a kid, you have to check it out. And I go, sure. I never really got to play too many games growing up. I just played whatever hand-me-downs my cousins gave me. So if you have a classic game that you're like, this was my childhood, of course I want to try it. Of course I want to know what was like super influential to you. You know? And some of them are even things that I'm like, hey, I never got to try this when I was younger because we couldn't get video games. So, hey, let me try it now and see what I missed out on and finally get to experience it, like Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, I saw that a lot with, for myself personally, Omori. I played it when it first released. I was super hype about it. Oh, Bluky, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I was one of the first few people on Twitch streaming Omori because it released really late and there was a lot of delays and all this kind of stuff. So I played it as soon as it released. And then I didn't find myself super locked into it on release. I really like it now, but on release I was kind of meh about it. I think I played it twice and then I stopped and I immediately saw a huge tank in viewers. And that happens. Sometimes you're like playing a new release or you're playing a game that just recently got like played by a bigger streamer. And that will boost your numbers just for a little while and you'll drop back down to your regulars. That just is what happens. It is a thing. Irrelevant! It is a long time no see. Whoa! How are you? I hope you're doing well. Been like, what, a month? Right? Like a year? Wait, really? It's been like multiple years, no? Wait, I'm gonna look at your chat history. How long has it been? Maybe I'm thinking of a different similar name in the YouTube chat, I think. My bad. Oh my gosh, it has been years. I have no sense of time. True. That is true. I'm very bad with time. Do not trust me to ever be like, remember times. It's been like 3 years or 11. Dang, I hope you've been well. It's nice to see you again. It's a really slow climb in the long term. Short term gains are nice too, though. True, true. It is. Isn't it still 2020? Gosh, sometimes I think so. I go, I wish I was a youngin'. Frog hoodie model. Oh, ancient times. Well, it's been like, yeah, I switched to my 1.5 probably just under 2 years ago. So yeah. How about that? You want to know how long ago you followed QC? You followed August 2022. I just use a website for follow age instead of the commands in chat. So sorry, you'll have to go to a separate website. You'll have to open another tab. SMH. 4 years and 3 months. Yeah. Long freaking time. Hilo. Yeah, about that. Just over a year. That's it's so weird to think cuz I've been creating or streaming for a long, long time. Just in TV days and then my current account since 2019. So sometimes I'm still like, "Oh yeah, you guys are new chatters still in my head even though you've been here for years and years now." Cuz I still remember like my very first chatters and community members. So I'm like, "Oh wow. No, those gramps aren't here anymore." Those old fellas are gone. Back when I used to stream a ton of ranked Rocket League. It's a different time now. It is the time of the Zoomers. Who still streams regularly? Dang, yeah. That's kind of the same with a lot of my friends who I started streaming with on this channel. I think only one of them, Mr. Tommy Dime, still streams regularly. Because a lot of people, I think mistakenly, try to start streaming immediately for money or thinking other streamers are cool and wanting to be just like them. And I'm very lucky to have got that out of my system back in 2012 on Justin TV when I was streaming anime watch-alongs. And now I kind of just do it for love of the game, even if I never grew even a follower more anymore. I would still continue to stream. Atlas retired the last time we talked. Oh my goodness. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. The amount of chatters I could bring up and be like, ugh, they're no longer with us. 2012, yeah. I started in... It might have been early... I don't remember. When did Justin TV start? It might have been a little bit earlier than that. But I always just say 2012 because that's about when I was like most active. Yeah, it probably was about 2010. But yeah, 2012 was probably when I was most active in my old childhood streaming group. When I was like, oh gosh, 10 to 12 years old, something like that. I was like under double digits. Yeah, the olden days. Yeah, I get that. Sometimes you quit and it just doesn't stick the way you thought. When I really burnt myself out and I took a little break, I was like, oh wow, I crave streaming. There would be days where I would just sit at my desk and be like, I shouldn't stream, I should do something else, but I want to stream so bad. The earth was young, truly. The olden days. Before color film. Yeah. And you know what, QC? While you don't have as much time, figure your shit out. Try new things. Look at other content creators that you like and try to figure out what you are really passionate about. I didn't figure out demo days until genuinely recently, like in the last 2 years. And that's something I'm super passionate about now. And I only started playing retro games this year, which I also really, really love. So finding your niche is like, it can take a long time or it can take a short time, depending on the person. I personally love doing demo days. It's like, anytime I get sent a game in my email, in my business email, I'm like, yes, finally. Like playing the chess, no, not Gambanza. What was it? The chess, like that card game. I'm totally blanking on names right now. But playing that, like, demo forever ago, and then seeing NL play it recently, I was like, heck yeah! Heck yeah! This demo I played is gonna be freaking sick! The full game's gonna be awesome! I could have emailed to get the full game, but I was like, no, I appreciate it, but I'm not very good at chess. Like, I'll just play the demo. Too many hobbies. That's true. That's another thing. Streaming is like a huge hobby to me. I dedicate a lot of time to it just because I really, really love it. People wanting to try the game is a nice feeling. It is. I know a lot of it is probably just people mass sending out emails, but I'm still very appreciative for everyone I get. Another viewer in the wild on Discord. What? You guys talk about me when I'm not there? I've heard that before. There's been a few times where people are like, hey, I shield you in this Discord that I'm in, because of your vibes. Like, I'm like, what the heck? Oh, thank you. That's really embarrassing that you talk about me when I'm not there, but I appreciate it. A Rush streamer? Oh gosh, Antares. I'm sorry. My condolences. I really liked watching people play Rust, but I don't know if I could play it myself. You do? Ah! The heck? You guys are cringe. I'm glad. Multiverses? Yeah! I really liked playing Multiverses. That was a fun one. Daisy, another toxic game. True. That is a niche, Kissy. That is a niche. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. That's also another name that hasn't been here in a while. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. I remember QC. You're cracked at that game. I wish I was like super cracked at a game. But the best game, or the game I'm best at, is probably Marvel Rivals. I think. But I really want to play CSGO. I've been watching Pookie and Jody play a lot of CS recently, and I've been wanting to play it so bad. But I don't know any of the callouts at all. So I'm like, I can't play. I can't play until I know callouts like the back of my hand. Or at least know like maps and have decent map awareness. So I just am like, okay, I can't play. I'm trying to convince some of my old head friends who used to play CSGO a lot to get back into it, but it's tough because if you know any CSGO players, when they burn out on the game, they're like, nah, that game is dog. I'm never touching that game again. Yeah, I really liked Valorant. The reason I stopped playing it was just, yeah, the e-dating was a little uncomfortable. Anytime I would make content about it, there were e-daters in my comments. Stuff like that. And I also just didn't really like the, like, slam of abilities that just blind you. So I kind of stopped. I think I only ever reached silver, gold in that. The original CS disc. Oh my gosh. The only disc games I had were typing games. I'm pretty sure there was a Garfield typing game that I really liked when I was younger. And SpongeBob. As far as I can remember. That was an interesting community. It is. I do have a lot of pals who really, really like Valorant, and I get it. Totally understand. It's, you know, CS, but nicer aesthetics. But I don't know. I don't think I can get back into that one. Gila being single digits in 2012 is throwing me. Oh my gosh, one of my coworkers, it was so funny. She was... Wait, let me calculate the age really quick. She was born in like 2009. And I truly felt like those anime memes where you turn to dust. That's what I felt like. So I was like, dude, my back is so sore from this order. Like, oh my gosh. And she was like, it's because you're old, unk, pushing 30. And I was like, yeah, it is. I'm unk, I'm chopped, I'm old, alright? My back is sore. I stretch every day and my back is still sore, okay? I get it. Then I realized she's babby. Of course she thinks I'm pushing 30. Anything above 25 is pushing 30. Overwatch? I do love Overwatch. I don't play as much as I should, but I do love Overwatch. I'll be 30 this year. Ooh. I love that you guys are all older than me. I'm very happy about it. Even if it's not by much, I'm still like, heh. Ha. Born in the 1900s, the olden days. Am I the young one? Yes. Yes, you are. You're probably the youngest. You get stolen valor for unk status. Yeah, that's true. It's anytime my younger coworkers bug me, I'm like, guys, it's because I'm chunk. I'm chopped and unk, alright? I get it. I know. Late 20s, chopped and unk. Sue me, alright? The world is topsy-turvy. You know what? Let me pull up. Let's see. My analytics. What do we... research analytics, I think, on Twitch. Oh man, all this is telling me is you guys are early risers. No, where's like community? Community analytics. I don't know if Twitch has that really. Doesn't look like it. Let me pull up my YouTube analytics. I want to see what's your guys' status right now. Should I do all time or this month? Let's do the last like 90 days. Where do you guys think the majority of you land? There's 13 to 17, 18 to 24, or 25 to 34, 35 to 44. That's the like 4 age groups of my channel. It'll happen to me too. You'll float too. 25 to 34. Definitely no earlier. So the highest amount, at least according to YouTube. I don't know if I lied when I made my count. Fair, that you also have to account for that. Because I definitely have had like a good chunk of 65 plus viewers in the past. You got a tattoo to celebrate that? Yo, send it in the Discord. I wanna see. But the majority of you are 25 to 34. Over 50% of you guys. are in the same age range as me. And then second is 18 to 24, which kind of expected. I think that's about what I expect. Unks unite. And then third is 35 to 44. Shout out my OG sons. Shout out, shout out. I'm grateful you're here. I'm glad I'm entertaining at least a little bit. Yeah. I mean, you can mostly guess if I grew up with like the GameCube and the N64. Sort of where I'm at. Never watched creators in my age bracket. Dang. Yeah. When I was younger, I didn't either. And then last is 13 to 17, which I'm glad. I don't make, I don't purposefully make kid-friendly content. So I assume that is the Zoomers on the shorts. I'm not like banning people if they're children in my chat, but if your parents get mad at you, that's your fault. I'm a little potty mouth dweeb. It happens. And then countries in the last 90 days. It's the US, OVS, Canada, OVS. And then the next three for the top 5 geographies is Philippines, United Kingdom, and Germany. Which Germany I'm kind of shocked by. Which one of you guys is my German viewers? Huh? Which 2% of you? I gamed it. Oh gosh. And recently, I've skewed a lot more to dudes than ladies. I used to be almost 60-50 male to female viewership. And now I'm like 85-15. Which is tough. Ladies, please. I'm fumbling on YouTube just like I do IRL. Posted in chit chat. Ooh. Ooh, sick. Got them jawbender tattoos. Congrats. I hope you love them. 60 women. Yeah, I know. I'm so bummed I lost my lady viewers. I don't know what I did. Ladies, come back. I miss you. Ryzen! Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. You're very cute. I like the pink. But, yeah. No worries, no worries. Yeah, most of my chat, it seems... Well, on YouTube, it's slightly different. On Twitch, for some reason, my chat is all morning folks. Morning risers. But on YouTube, it's like noon to 6. Which, not morning, but not late night either. It's actually kind of crazy. I used to be almost exclusively a evening, like a very, very late night streamer. So to see my audience, like, active time range change so drastically is really cool. I'm really glad because I am getting up for work at 4 a.m. so I cannot stay up streaming till 4 a.m. Sadly, the struggles of being an opener. Woke up at 5 p.m. Hell yeah. I mean, listen, I woke up pretty late too because I slept in. I can't fight in the chat. Kizzy, when have you ever seen that? I've never seen that in my life. IST 2 times would be good for me. Yeah, I try to, because I know I have like a decent little chunk of Japanese viewers and EU viewers. So I've been trying to push my streams a little later so that I can, you know, have them be able to pop in and hang out in the chat, in the community a little more easily. But this is kind of the time that works best for me. Am I scary? Do I scare you guys? I should. I have all the control here. This is my domain. Yeah, I saw the reactions to my freaking angry emote. You guys suck. I'm intimidating. Look at me. Like, what about this doesn't scream intimidating to you, huh? Look at it. Am I not scary looking? Get blinded by my paleness. Exactly. Everyone gets timed out at least once, okay? Very scary and intimidating. What the heck? I strike fear into everyone's soul, as it should be. That is the order of this world. I'm like, my chat's kind of like Germa's in the fact that it's pretty rare if you don't have a single timeout. It will happen one day. I'm always willing to bonk, even if it's just a minute. But usually I don't do it too often. It's only if I'm in a really bad mood that I'm like, you know what? Bonk. Shut up. Be quiet for 1 minute. Do not speak. Thank you. It is a customizable model. So this is technically also a 1.5. My 2.0 should be soon. I say soon. I mean like this year. I'm hoping I don't hit the 3-year mark of my 2.0 model. Fingers crossed. Please no. Listen, I've lowered my bot strength, so most people nowadays should be free from the bonkening. Another mod already. Well, this one is like a customizable, so it's, you know, not really my model. I couldn't make merch of this model, that sort of stuff. But my 2.0 model will be my second real fully customized model. Actually, could I show... Wait, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek because I just got an update recently of my model. Yeah, I don't have the rights at all. Let's see. This is the only sneak peek you guys are getting. Just to be nice for you guys listening to me yap about nothing for an hour. There you go. This is a peek at my 2.0 model. I really love it. My model artists, bless their soul, it's taken them a long time, but I'm really glad that they continue to work hard to make my beautiful 2.0 self who will represent me for the next couple years. I am very, very excited for the full thing. Yeah, I love that I got to keep, you know, a semblance of a reference to Froggy model, because that was my beginning. My baby. Love and light of my life. So, I'm glad we still have a little wink, a little nudge to pals who've been here since the Froggy model. Yeah! I love my little knife ears. No longer a frog, but still a frog lover. Just the slice, yeah. I'm just an eyeball now. I like the frog model. Me too! I love my frog model a lot. I think it's very, very cute. That's why I haven't sold it. I've been very tempted because it would help fund a lot of 2.0 content and stuff like that. Because, like, I think I could pursue these goals, covers, and videos, stuff like that, if I did sell it. But she's kind of my baby, so I think the only thing I would do is sell it to a good friend. I don't think I could just, like, give it to anyone. I would need my baby well taken care of type thing. A John one. Yes! I still have... Oh, actually no, I unloaded it. I used a Omori style, like, scribbly model that was free before I bought this one. Demon. I mean, there would be a niche to have a VTuber that's just a giant eyeball. I don't think it could be me, though. Yeah. I kind of grew the most with my Omori model. So I have a lot of love for it still, even if I don't use it anymore. I just wanted something closer to my 2.0 model, but not directly accurate type thing. Biblically accurate VTuber. I would love to see that. I saw a tattoo somebody got of biblically accurate oh gosh, what is the Sanrio character? Not Pom Pom Purin. Cinnamoroll. Which I was like, that's sick! If only she didn't... Yeah, that is also another big reason why I switched away from the Omori model. For y'all who don't know the lore, the Omori style model I used to use was very popular. A lot of people used it because the free version was obviously still very good, even though it was free. And a few people cheated in some video games while using that model to represent themselves, and I was getting a lot of comments that were being like, "You're just a copycat of this person. Oh, I heard you cheated in this video game, you piece of shit." And so I kind of just got sick of it one day and bought this model instead to customize to me, because I was like, please just leave me alone. Please stop flooding my comments with the fact that you think I cheated in a game that I never played before. So then here we are. Yes, exactly. That's what I thought when it started spreading. Because Instagram comments are kind of always dog water. But once I started getting like comments about it on TikTok and YouTube, I was like, alright, enough is enough. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. This is gonna stress me out, having to try to get through the thick skull of hate comments to be like, hey, you're literally not even a similar name. The way we use this model and the designs, totally different. It's just the aesthetic that's the same. Please leave me alone. But now I don't get that anymore. I don't get any comparison comments, thank goodness. VT space is insane. Yeah, it's a very crowded space now. I am. Oh, actually, can I talk about this very cute VTuber named Eru who's gonna be debuting with uh Izagenia, I think is their name. They're like this corporation that's backed by a huge Japanese company. And she's a very cute otter VTuber, and she's so cute. She activates my like, I want to crush you because you're so cute feeling, you know? She's just so cute. Let me see if I can find a photo to show you guys. The 2020 boom. Yeah! I started late 2019, so definitely. There's no getting through to those people. Yeah, that's why I try not to waste my breath and just delete hate comments or at least make some funny content out of them. Yes, a cute otter. I think she's so cute. She's so... Look at her! Look at her. She truly just like... My cuteness aggression gets activated like crazy by her stupid cute face. She's so cute. I just want to... I want to crush her. She's so cute. I'm truly like, shout out Izagenia, because this design, I'm like, I want to give head pats, but also I want to crush her against my chest. I want to crush her. She's so cute. Yeah, it's so cute. And Izagenia, I checked out their website after I saw her on my timeline, and they have a lot of really impressive like artists and riggers. So I'm so excited to see. I think they're gonna be getting 4 more talents. And I'm like, please, I need another cute girl just like Eru, because the absolute heart and soul. I wanna crush her so bad. She's so cute. Azurlane vibes. Yeah. She has some, I think she has like a wolf gen mate, a dog gen mate, and a bird gen mate. And they're all very cool, but she's just so cute. Ever in Penrose fan? I am. I don't watch super often. I mostly just check in on their videos every once in a while. I'm not like in every stream like I used to be. But Rin is still very, very cool. Even with all the drama surrounding their new model design. Yeah, they're a peacock VTuber, and they have the same model mama as Doki Bird. So she's also very pretty, but she's more kind of like cool singing bird type design. Let me grab. She's also very cute, but she's like, seems like she's gonna be a songbird type thing. Izzy. Her name is Ruri Dori Kafka. She's a Capricorn, just like me. Ba-boom. Boom. Ba-boom. There's been a lot of cool VTubers debuting and stuff like that recently. But this is Ruri Dori Kafka. She is a... whatchamacallit? Singing bird. Also very, very incredible model, artist, and rigger. I'm very excited to see. Yeah, that face is very recognizable. It's very very classic. Like as soon as you see that artist's art, you're like, oh yeah, I know exactly who that is. It's like their dog, Genmate. Is very a distinct artist as well. If you watch Hollow Stars at all, you might recognize the artist because Betel also has the same model artist. It's very, very cool. Like his little tactical knife that's totally not gonna cut him at all. The blade facing towards his neck. Cedric. And then, let me see if I can find the last talent. Xiao-an. Where is their model design? Yeah, the classic male VTuber design of tech wear. Compression shirt tech wear type stuff. I love it, but it makes me giggle every time. Oh my gosh, where the heck is his design? He tweets a lot. Xiao-an. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I love tech wear. Don't get me wrong. I used to be really into wearing tech wear a lot, but you see it often in the VTuber space, that's all. This is Xiao-an, which shout out Izzy for having like such a different model type for Western VTubers. We don't often get straight up furry models over here, unlike some of the like mascot type models you see in JP. So I was like, dang, because they talked about him being furry, but I thought it would just be a wolf boy. But no, it's a straight up a furry fella. And he's got a very nice voice. He posted like a little sneak peek on his Twitter. Which I'm like, yeah, with that kind of model, you need like a clear, cool voice. You need it. But yeah, I would love to sit here and show you so many more VTubers, but I feel like I should keep the fangirling to the Discord. Yeah, they have a very like clear, deep voice. Like kind of at least for me, what I would expect of that model to sound. So far they've all really fit in the sneak peeks they've shown of themselves. I'm excited to see what they do because they have obviously a large backing and they all seem to really support each other. So I hope they do well. Same with Takara Live. Just debuted 5 talents, I want to say. Who are all very, very cute as well. Okay, let me yap about VTubers a little bit more. Because I found these girls also very cute. And they're not like woo-woo say-so idols. They're just like cute streamer girls. And I love their designs as well. And all of their covers and their group cover is really, really nice. I was watching Raki do a debut watch along. And they're all very, very cool. So Takara Live. Takara Live. They're very cute. Yeah, I'm glad we're still it's still having debut seasons and stuff like that, and lots of new talents debuting, and new companies popping in. I hope they do well. I hope they support the girls well. That's all I ever hope from corpos. Like Echo Pulse with handing over the IPs of the models when they're dissolving. I'm like, that's all I want from VTuber companies, is to be kind to their talents, because that's who makes them. They'd be nothing without them. And for the talents to be kind and support each other. I think I've mentioned before, one of my first ever interactions with another VTuber was somebody who was very mean and rude about her genmates in her corpo. And so it really spooked me away from speaking to any corpo VTuber or even replying to them on Twitter or anything like that. Because I was like, oh my gosh, you're so mean. What if my favorite VTuber's like that? But I've had nothing but great interactions since, going past that. But it's very intimidating. You meet one bad apple and you're like, is the whole bunch spoiled? Luckily, it's not. So many VTubers are so nice and so sweet. I've talked to a few in Twitter DMs now, and I've worked with a ton through VGen and editing commissions where I'm like, wow, you're very nice. What the heck? Like, I don't know if I've mentioned it or not, but Roy Chiato, the bunny macchiato buff streamer. I don't know how to describe him. In my head, he is the Power Rangers lover, the Toku Sentai lover. But I've been VOD scrubbing for him for almost a month now, and he is so nice. If you can support Roy Chiato, please do. He is so cool, and I love that I get to help him grow his channel. And the shorts that I pick out and that are edited by his amazing editor are doing so well and stuff like that. It's really cool. Big indies can be cut there. Yeah, you can tell by like the Google Docies that come out that some people purely see this as like, this is business and I must be the best. I don't see streaming that way, but maybe it's because streaming's my hobby and my passion. For me, when I think about streaming and pursuing streaming, I'm like, I just want to make as many friends as possible, and I want to help other people grow, and I hope that we can grow together and do stuff and all that kind of jazz, you know? What have I been playing recently? Oh gosh. Marvel Rivals. I am 2 matches from Grandmaster for this season. Then Pikmin. We're almost done, which is very hype. I'm loving Pikmin. That's about all I've been playing. I haven't had much time for anything else. And then life's been very busy. I'm taking a ton of comms at the moment. Work has just switched me to early morning schedules, so I'm getting up 4 a.m. and struggling to get out of bed for work. But it's nice. I'm happy to be so busy. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get all of the pieces to my ship in Pikmin. I have my doubts. I'm not getting like 2 a day, which is, I think, I maybe 1 a day, I think is the minimum I have to do now. But it's just so tough to fight some of these bigger enemies in Pikmin. And I still kind of, like, even though it's been, you know, well over a decade since I last played Pikmin, I still kind of have that initial, like, oh, I should run away. I'm scared. Like, I get that feeling. Whenever I play Pikmin still a little, I'm like, oh, this is kind of spooky. I don't want this guy to squish all my babies, all my little guys. That's scary. So I still have kind of that childhood brain rot for Pikmin. But yeah, life's been good. Busy, but good. I'm hoping to go back to school this fall, which means you'll get at least a little while of me streaming a metric butt ton. Which, exciting. I'm hoping it works out and I get a better job. And if not, I'll cry. They're just plants, right? Yeah, listen, I'm willing to sacrifice them. I do it. But still, every once in a while, when I'm fighting in Pikmin with all my little red Pikmin, I'm like, oh god. They're so scary. Like that friggin' poison frog I accidentally activated on that one island. Whatchamacallit? Hogarth, I think said was a secret boss or something. Terrifying. Why is this smoky poison frog chasing me down? Leave me alone. Leave me and my little Pikmin babies alone, okay? I'm doing my best to help them grow and to get all my bits of my ship back. And hopefully they'll come home with me to my 2 children and my wife, which I did not remember that plot point at all from when I was a child. I was like, oh, what the hell? Olimar has a wife? What do you mean? He falls for these scams and he has a wife? Every part that we collect, I'm like, Olimar, brother, stop looking at the magazine ads. Stop. Stop. Stream my homework. I might. I used to do like productivity, like co-working type streams for my homework back in the day. And then I also did co-working for my editing. So I probably will. It might be not the most entertaining because it'll be like 20 minutes of locking in, 10 minutes of yapping, 20 minutes locking in type thing. But hopefully you guys will help me focus, help me lock in on homework. I always have such a hard time focusing. It's so dog water. I hate it. That's why I'm like a little bit nervous about applying to this program. I'm like, oh gosh. I have to focus. I have to get this done. Watch streams of people video editing. Yeah, that's like one of the first ever content creators. Goodbye, man. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. One of the first ever streamers I watched a lot of and like really loved their videos and their streams. They would stream their editing on a really old program that I'm forgetting the name of right now. But it was just so satisfying. And it was like the first ever exposure I had to video editing. I didn't even really know what it was before then. So seeing him work on his videos on stream, record on stream, and then post those videos to YouTube, I was like, oh my gosh, I can do that. That's a thing I could do. I could learn just by watching these. And so it's like super satisfying. Same with like recently, Librarian. I've been watching a lot of his editing stuff. Like he did a recent update and then his like older video on how he edits for NL highlights. And I was like, oh my gosh, I never thought of doing it this way or that way. Like, one thing I do a little differently from him is he keeps like a folder on his computer of like sound effects and graphics and stuff like that that he uses commonly. Whereas I use Google Drive. I download it for the video and then I delete it after the video's done. So I was like, oh, maybe I should look into one of my drives just being audio, graphics, green screens that I commonly use and save it there. I don't know why, but I just never thought to do that. I was like, it'll just take up too much space, or, it's simple enough to just go onto my Google Drive and download it and import it. So, it's super cool. Yeah, it's also why I'm in a few different editing discords, like the render server, and getting to watch people edit in there is super fun. I really, really like to see the way other people do it, because I'm a very chill editor. I don't have a ton of clients, so I tend to just take my time and not focus too much on like efficiency, because obviously editing is one of my 3 jobs. Do I prefer to edit short form or long form? I actually prefer long form. I do like editing shorts, and I think it's fun. But again, I don't like super punchy. Here's a zoom, here's a shake, here's a pop-up graphic and a sound effect, and here's a Photoshop of this model walking through a cafe. Like, there's just so much more into it, I feel like. Whereas when I edit long form, I'm like, okay, usually I clarify first with whoever I'm editing for, whether they want it to be like a story focus, so like consistent point throughout the video, or if they want it to be a highlight type video. But either way, I have a lot of fun with them. There's only ever been like one type of long form I disliked, and it was because it was totally out of my wheelhouse. I had misunderstood the commission. And so when I did it, it took a lot longer than I thought it would, and it took a lot more time than I thought it would. And it was just really overwhelming and stressful. But I would say 90% of the time, long form is just so fun to me, because you just get to go through an entire VOD and be like, well, I think this is the best, and I like this bit, and I like that bit, and now I'm gonna make it all look fun together. Yeah, I can do like a basic short in an hour, but a more detailed short, I just can't price it for the amount of time it takes me. Like, I think I do minimum wage for my shorts, my like highly detailed shorts, and even that's technically not enough, because I'm spending usually 3 hours on a more highly detailed and edited short, because I'm making graphics, I'm photoshopping stuff, and I'm animating stuff in the editing program. So it's not my favorite. I do like to do it to just get the experience and learn new things, that sort of stuff. But I always prefer long form editing, because I prefer having a story, a plot line, a through line for the video. I actually really need to figure out how to show off VOD scrubbing, because that's kind of the main thing I've been doing recently. 4 hours to edit a detailed short. Yeah, it definitely, I mean, it can take me longer, that long or longer. It kind of depends on the style. If it's a scripted short, like kind of old school Rin Penrose stuff, usually it's not too bad. But if it's scripted in, oh gosh, what's her name from Viallure? Oh my gosh, they've changed their website. Imi Bijou, her highly edited shorts are like, oh my god, that would absolutely take me 4+ hours. That's crazy. Yeah, I love video editing. I think anybody who wants to get into content creation should learn at least a little bit to start out with. But yeah, the more detailed and crazy it gets, like, oh my gosh, that is overwhelming. I use DaVinci Resolve so I can teach people on stream, but I previously used Premiere and Final Cut Pro, depending on the client. But now I mostly just use DaVinci. Though some days I do miss Final Cut. I used the hell out of that program when I first started editing in 2017. Yeah. I do miss Premiere too, but it's expensive. I don't really want to deal with all of that. Yeah. Adobe is buns for real. I hate that it's like the industry standard for a lot of places. I had to use it at my job when I was a props crew member. I hate Adobe. I hate Adobe. After Effects replacement. Yeah, I don't know anything about After Effects. That's why all of my editing is like not super crazy. Or if I do go super crazy, it takes a lot longer because I'm fudging around in DaVinci Resolve trying to figure out a way to make an effect happen. I'm fitzing about. That's fair, yeah. MVs, you do kind of need it. I get it, I get it. I understand. It's tough. You get locked into what you have to use. Yeah, I love DaVinci. And I love that it's free, so I can just teach other people to use it and be like, listen, if you want to start, if you want to learn, if you even want to just try, you can download this and it costs nothing. You're putting in nothing to learn. You are just learning. It's fine. Yeah, DaVinci is the GOAT. For real, for real. $3D capability, for real. Love DaVinci. Shout out DaVinci. One day I'll get a DaVinci sponsorship. Highly recommend it. I think I'm gonna hop off. Even though I could go longer, my throat's kind of itchy. I'm hoping I'm fine. I should be. But I don't know if I will see you guys tomorrow. If I do, it will be a surprise stream. Just got here to say bye. It happens all the time, Ronnie. Hello. I miss you. Thank you for popping in. Bye-bye. I hope you're doing well. Happy belated Mother's Day. All that jazz. It was. Thank you. If we have any streams tomorrow, it'll be a surprise, probably gifted key stream. Because I was sent 3 that seem really cool on Lurkit, so I want to show them to y'all, try them out, see how it looks. And then hopefully we could do a demo day or a game wheel next week, so we can play a ton more. Because I have so many just sitting in my Gmail inbox to play. So many games, so And then Wednesday, Pikmin. Pikmin. And it's my day off, so I get to play for as long as I want. I'll even make tea so I don't ruin myself. Yeah, irrelevant. I hope. Thank you for popping in. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Yes, I am usually time zone 3 to 5 p.m. is when I start usually nowadays. But yeah. 3 a.m. Omni stream. No. I'm waking up just an hour after that for work, so that's not happening. But I will try to play for like 4 hours of Pikmin. I specifically scheduled it a little earlier and made sure it was on my day off so that I could play for like 4 hours and hopefully beat it. That's my hope for next Pikmin stream. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you. It's always fun to just have a Yap stream. If I hadn't napped for so long, I definitely would have gone a lot longer. So I'm sorry. My nap was too good. The sleep was just, delicious. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. For the YouTube peeps, I'm gonna send you over to Pemi, who is building Gundam. She's very, very cute, and I think you'll really like her. So please be nice, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye! And YouTube, thank you. I appreciate all the love and support recently on shorts and stuff like that. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.